Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you. With Allstate, when I'm on the road, nothing is more important to me than safe driving.
The more safely you drive, the less you'll pay. Who doesn't want to pay a rate based on your own safe driving? You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in Alaska or California, subject to terms and conditions, and rates vary by state. In some states, participation in DriveWise allows Allstate to use your driving data for rating, and your rate could increase with high-risk driving.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Welcome to Handsome. It's me, your friend Tig Notaro, and my co-hosts
May Martin
and Fortune Famester.
Looking handsome.
What's up, you guys? How is everybody doing?
Well, more importantly, how are you doing?
I'm great.
Shrimp nose.
Great. I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a cup of coffee here.
We know you love your Joe.
Brought to you by Ford.
Oh my gosh.
My coffee cup has Ford on it. This is not an ad.
Why do you have a Ford coffee cup?
Because someone gave it to me.
Okay. I don't really need a bad attitude.
Probably someone from Ford.
Why do I feel like we just hit on a sore spot? Like there's some secret about who gave you that mug.
There really is no secret. I think it was an event, and I think no one gave it to me. I think I won it.
Hitting all the Ford events. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it because it's like our What a Podcast Tumblr.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's that material.
Seamless plug for our merch.
Listen, I'm not here to plug Ford. I am here to plug our What a Podcast Tumblr. Get your own.
Fortune, you use almond milk or oat milk in your...
I use oat milk.
Oat milk, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, can I bring something up that I wrote down to bring up? And the oat milk
please.
thing reminded me. I wrote this down because I was like, I got to bring this up with Tig. And you, Fortune. But so, we've talked about almond milk.
Yeah.
And I'm like alarmed about the milk coming from the nut, and you explained it. Then I recently, Parv was explaining how it's made, and is it that you add water to it? That's where you get the liquid. So there's no milk within the nut?
Yeah, there's not milk in there. It's not like you bite into it and milk squirts out.
This is what I thought, that if you just compress them hard enough, milk emerges. But I guess I didn't realize you're adding water to...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're adding... You put them in, you put the nuts in, a pouch or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, you pour water into it, and then it, extracts stuff.
Look, I'm trying to be healthier. Parv's going to make some almond milk at home.
I think it's hard to make it.
Wait, is that... Well, there's this thing you can buy. This is not an ad either, but if they want to...
Feels like it.
Almond cow.
What's that?
An almond cow?
Almond cow. It's this thing that makes different nut milk for you at home. Yeah.
Because it takes a while and it requires a lot of nuts.
Yeah.
I tried to make my own cashew milk.
Uh-huh.
And it was tasty, but it's cashews ain't cheap.
Bless you.
And
Fortune doesn't have cashew cash just lying around.
I have no cashew cash laying around. And it takes a long time to milk those suckers, but by milking I mean pouring water through them and whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
So what are
I'm just gonna go buy it, y'all. I got that. I don't have cashew money, but I got cashew milk money.
Uh-huh. Now, what are your steps to be healthier, and what caused this, if I can ask? And is your one main change that you're going to start drinking almond milk?
Well, if I'm honest, what caused it is a moment of tension in the home.
Oh.
A moment of tension in the home.
We love hot goss.
Is this the first moment of tension in the home?
One of the first. We generally, we're on a pretty similar level of tidiness and things like that. So we don't have roommate style tension, but all that happened was the woman I'm heavily involved with is, she's tired. She's had a long day. I'd been recording the pod, I think. She comes home with her lovely angelic child, and she's tired, and she's very kindly got pizza for dinner.
That's
And
nice.
she goes, I got pizza for dinner. It's all on the table. I come out, I look at it, and I go, what the hell is this?
Oh,
Because
no.
I didn't say those words, but that was my
I was
feeling.
like, wait,
because
did you say that?
yeah,
Wait, what the hell is this?
this was the energy because
How dare you surprise me with dinner that you didn't ask me exactly what I wanted?
so
What the hell is this?
Look, I come out of this story looking bad, but yeah,
You're going into it looking bad too.
I know. So this, the child in the home has like a delicious slice of pepperoni pizza or something.
Yeah,
You know, maybe some
yummy.
nuggets, like just my kind of food.
Fortune,
You know,
calm
maybe
down.
some chopped
know, I'm so
up,
hungry.
some chopped up peppers and things like that. You know.
Ooh.
Meanwhile,
Fortune.
Parv for us has got something called a salad pizza.
No.
So this is thank
Yes.
you, Fortune.
Yes.
Thank you, Fortune.
Was there
This is-
arugula on it?
Oh yeah. So this was.
Oh,
Why are they
give
gonna do
Parvati
that?
my number.
Why are they gonna do that to that poor pizza?
How I
Oh
felt.
yeah, a little arugula on
I
that.
just
Get that
couldn't
salad off my
hide
pizza.
Fortune.
What the hell is this?
Fortune,
my
Marie.
disappointment. Like this was so there's no tomato sauce. It's a flatbread essentially, like a pizza crust. There's some kind of cheese substitute,
I just
and then
snorted.
there's lettuce, chopped
Yeah,
up
huh?
lettuce. I'm like
salivating.
pepper. Oh
My head's
God.
exploding.
Thank you, Fortune. My face fell.
Two
And
against
I think,
one.
I think it was that she was like specifically excited that she was like, I love this place. They do this great thing called salad
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you joking?
Because she has
And
good taste and she cares about you. Go on.
She's trying to be healthy.
it was warm, droopy lettuce on a pizza. It was, I couldn't hide my disappointment. And she goes, are you
Is there any
actually-"
left?
I listen, I'm going to order some to your home as a surprise
Okay.
for you.
Thank you.
She goes, can I just check? She's really calm. She goes, can I just check? Are you complaining about the pizza? And then I knew, I was like, oh, yeah. And I went, no, I would never dream of it.
Is that
And
what you
then-
said?
Yes. I
Were
said
you
that.
being sarcastic or were
Yes.
you okay?
It was masking.
And then what did she say to your sarcasm?
Well, I was kind of making light. Like we were then sort of laughing, but because I knew I fucked up. But the
I
fact
thought this
that,
was going to be some juicy blowout.
oh yeah, then we had
And
a
then-
full rager. No, it was just that. We really have differing opinions on the salad pizza, and I thought
Yeah.
I should bring this to the pod because I had a feeling you two would be divided on the salad.
And you wrote
pizza.
this
You're
down?
very divided.
I wrote.
You
down,
wrote it down.
I wrote down salad pizza and there's no
Discuss.
milk within the nut.
Now, I'm
Yeah.
guilty of sometimes judging these things and being
Yeah.
like, ugh, what is this? And then I taste it and I'm like, you know what? Not bad. I was wrong.
Let me tell
How did you feel once you ate it?
Save yourself the fortune, the experiment, because this was warm. I have a thing about warm lettuce anyway.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
don't
know
like
I
it?
had
Yeah. I don't like
didn't
warm
know I had
lettuce
that.
either.
Yeah, it was, but it was, I guess it was nice. I had a nice sharp dressing on it. It was like a Greek
Oh, dressing's
salad
on
a-
the pizza too.
Oh, well, all of
Yeah.
a
Oh,
sudden,
instead of the
Fortune's
tomato
back in the
sauce.
game. Okay.
Instead of the mater sauce, it's a
I'm just-
dressing.
I'm like, don't call it a pizza. Call it a
Call it
salad
a
on a
salad
crispy.
bread
Salad bread.
Salad
Salad bread. Salad
don't-
dough.
Why they don't want no mater sauce on there?
Why they don't want no mater sauce?
Now, are you familiar with calling bananas nanners?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no! But I love that.
Nanners.
Okay, because because I was just thinking of maters and nanners, and when Stephanie and I first got together, I put on the list. See, I had a list before Thomas.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, and I put on the grocery list. This was months into us living together, and I wrote nanners. And
yeah.
she texted me and was like, "What is nanners?" I'm like, "You don't know what nanner like
How
bananas?
you not know about nanners?
Get me some nanners. Get me some taters
Maters.
and maters."
And naters.
And
Nanners.
yeah,
I'm gonna start using that.
Congrats on your big entrance into healthy living.
Oh, yeah.
Lettuce, warm lettuce on your.
But it doesn't sound like the fight was that too bad.
Yeah, give us
No,
something better.
I know. Well, we were laughing about it the next day. Okay, I do
Yeah.
have something better.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Hot goss.
Yeah, so I had a little I don't know if I was like if hormonal or something, but I got like we hadn't really hung out in a few days, and now it's all coming out. Now it seems like no, things
Why
are great.
hadn't you hung out in a few days? Were you sleeping elsewhere?
We were just so busy. So
Was she
and
on an island trying to survive?
trying to scheme and
She in a
deceive.
Scottish castle.
What was Parvati up to this time?
Yeah, we got like I don't know. We just things felt like a little disconnected or something, and I was kind of emotion down about time scarcity or something. And she was like a really good listener. And then the next day, she did this like very romantic like dinner, and she'd written this list of the things she loved about me. Like it was really,
Aw.
really
Was it
nice.
salad
That's
pizza?
It
Very
was not
sweet.
salad
Okay.
pizza. It was my fave, which is mashed potatoes and gravy and chicken and broccoli. So it was really good, and I was
You
really
have
happy.
you like the classic mashed potato, gravy, chicken,
Taters.
Comfort food,
taters.
right?
Yeah.
So then we're talking about it like a week later, and I'm like, that was so romantic. And she's like, yeah, can I tell you something? I bought a book. She was like, I told my friend that you seemed a little down, and then I bought a book on how to be romantic. I was like, oh,
I'm a
so-
robot.
Yeah. So I was like,
Romance for dummies.
I might need this book.
Page 4. Give hug.
What
blow
is this
kiss.
book? I need
Lettuce
it.
pizza.
I thought that she was really like evolving and growing and becoming romantic because it doesn't come naturally to her. Really, it was the book. Then I find the book. This
Yeah.
book is insane. And if you did the things in this book, people would think you were out of control. So I took a
would
picture of
think-
one page. Okay.
You were so romantic.
Well, what's so funny about it is it's kind of like trying to teach her how to be queer as well. Like that's the vibe I'm getting because it's
Right.
like, okay, number 4, gallantry never goes out of style. Every once in a while, kiss her hand with a flourish. Note, the proper...
I'm listening.
Like it's definitely written for men, right? The proper way to kiss a woman's hand is to lower your lips to her hand. You don't raise her hand to your lips.
See, I kiss my own hand. That's my.
I love when you do that.
Yes. So, go on.
So sexy.
This is a psycho.
Chin. Mute your microphone for a minute. Go on,
Shrimp
May.
nose. This,
Shrimp
I think
nose.
if someone did this, I would call the police. Okay, gift wrap a chicken wishbone in a jewelry box. Send it to her. Send it to her with a note that says, "I wish you were here."
No.
This is in a book.
No, I hope. Oh,
That
please, no
is
one do that.
Weird and dumb and
If I pulled a bone out of a wrapping paper, I would be scared.
Isn't that horrifying?
That's
Yes.
very horrifying. What else do they got?
also
Okay.
a chicken had to die for that.
Exactly. Take you.
Yes.
That's grounds for divorce. You get a bone from Stephanie. It feels like a
I
threat,
got a
and
bone
also
to
it's-
pick with you.
Yes, exactly.
If you don't have the right note, they might think that's what you're trying to say.
Also, you can always find a stick that looks like a wishbone.
completely
True.
Exactly. Wrap
Save the
that.
chicken.
give the person a call. Say, "I wish you were here." Like
Or
why-
wrap some almond milk. Anyway, go on.
Number 7, unplug the TV. Put a note on the screen saying, "Turn me on instead."
What year was this? What year was this book written?
Doesn't it sound like a...
What year was this book written?
I don't know. I only have a photo of the page, so I don't. It's what year do you think? It sounds like 19.
It sounds
gonna
like the
do that one.
50s or 60s or
Turn
something.
me on instead.
Like, how is
Yeah.
that romantic? She's trying to watch a TV show. She's like, "Oh God."
She's like,
Well,
I really like to watch myself in Traders.
This is unrelated, but related. My stepfather did not understand how the internet worked. And at night before bed, he used to unplug his computer so he wouldn't get any emails while he was asleep.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
so funny.
I was
That
like,
is adorable.
what are you doing?
I'll get to these in the morrow.
I'm no fool. I am unplugging my computer.
Don't want to miss anything. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Driving without distractions is very important. It's also important to save money based on your everyday safe driving.
The more safely you drive, the less you'll pay. Who doesn't want to pay a rate based on your own safe driving? You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in Alaska or California. Subject to terms and conditions. Rates vary by state. In some states, participation in DriveWise allows Allstate to use your driving data for rating, and your rate could increase with high-risk driving.
If you have sensitive skin, which I do, you know how hard it can be to find a product that doesn't cause irritation. But today's sponsor, OneSkin, makes it so easy. Their topical supplements are formulated with soothing ingredients and natural antioxidants.
Founded by an all-woman team of scientists, OneSkin's products are backed by extensive lab and clinical data to validate their efficacy and safety on all skin types. I've been using OneSkin, and my skin feels amazing.
For a limited time, you can try OneSkin for 15% off using the code HANDSOME when you check out at oneskin.co. Give your skin the scientifically proven, gentle care it deserves with OneSkin.
OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company. By focusing on the cellular aspects of aging, OneSkin keeps your skin looking and acting younger for longer. Get started today with 15% off using code HANDSOME at oneskin.co. That's 15% off oneskin.co with code HANDSOME. After your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support Handsome and tell them we sent you. Hinge is the dating app designed to be deleted, and Hinge has LGBTQIA+ prompts designed to help queer daters better connect based on similarities, interests, and compatibility.
Yeah, Hinge has these prompts, and you can read other people's responses and answer your own. And I'm looking at this list, and one of them is, I wish I could tell the younger version of myself, ... I was just thinking, I wish I could tell the younger version of myself that apps like this existed and were going to exist, where you could, I don't know, there's just such a variety of different identities that you can be, and that you can be proud of it and find like-minded people. That would blow my mind.
Yeah, especially if you're in like a small town or something, and an app can kind of help you come out in, I think, an easier way, possibly.
Totally. Yeah.
Download Hinge and show off your full self using their LGBTQIA+ prompts today. Then find someone worth deleting the app for. Yeah. Anyway, go on.
Okay,
more
there's two
terrible
more.
ideas.
This one I don't even understand. Go through revolving doors together. So I don't know
Oh,
if that's like,
I get it. Okay. You know the revolving doors?
Go through them together.
There's each section has a nook.
No, I
You're
know.
in the nook together.
I know, but did they mean
So
like,
you're bumping
go
uglies.
out?
But then you're Fortune. Stop it. Here's the thing. You are in that little pizza. Oop, we're back to pizza. The little pizza wedge together in the revolving door. But then here's where it breaks the romantic element. You're both walking weird. You know how when you're stuck, there's
shuffling.
very little room, and you have to hurry, and then you're on your tiptoes, and then you're out of the room.
You get that little adrenaline spike as you try to make sure you don't have to go
I
around
gotta get
again.
in there.
Yeah.
And you're out.
Bumping uglies.
Also, do they mean
Fortune
like go out of
Marie.
the house and find revolving doors and
Yeah.
like plan this as
Or if
a
you just
date?
see
Like,
one.
What if you don't have one?
I know.
I mean, of course, my house, we have
I have a
several
lot in
revolving doors.
Chicago. For all our Chicago listeners right now, you guys are in for a treat.
a very romantic excursion. Okay,
All right, what's
and then
the last
one?
and final terrible idea?
This one's really bizarre. Keep candles in the car. Eat dinner by candlelight the next time you go to McDonald's. This is a very un-vegan book. And then just as a final little sprinkle of flavor, it says the theme song of this chapter is Love Don't Cost a Thing by Jennifer Lopez. That's how you know it's great
Oh, that's
literature.
a more modern. That's a more modern book, though.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, McDonald's already, you know, revealed.
True.
Candle.
But I
Imagine
guess the McDonald's was around in the 50s.
They were in the 50s, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just love that. I thought that Parv was really on a growth journey of becoming romantic. And really, she has this insane book that now I feel like my life is going to get really strange.
Does she know that you've read the book?
Yeah,
To us.
So she's not going to be able to surprise you.
I think she'll be a little alarmed when she listens to this episode in general now.
Maybe she's taking the good from it and ignoring the rest. But if you do have a note on the TV that says "Turn me on instead," please let us know.
Yeah, are you going to start doing some of those things to Parvati?
I think, maybe we should both maybe it could become like a game where we have to guess if the weird thing the other person's doing is from the book or from their own imagination.
Yeah.
Like I can give her like a sock with 3 stones in it and
I wouldn't mind a romance book, but maybe not that one.
We should write our own. Like what would you guys say is a good romantic gesture? Maybe you're in the doghouse because you were down on the salad.
Yeah.
You know what I did? When I was in Europe on my tour in October, I was in Amsterdam, which is a place Stephanie and I have gone 2 times together. And I was there.
Romantic city.
Yes. And we, oh my gosh, we had so much fun both times. And when I was there by myself without her, I thought, you know what? I'm going to write Stephanie a handwritten love letter.
Aww.
And I did it. I sat down in my hotel room in Amsterdam, wrote her a handwritten love letter from our little European town and sent it to her.
That.
And she said she about died.
Oh,
she was
man.
so
Like
happy.
you sent it in the mail?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aww.
And so
Yeah.
when it arrived, were
That's
you
cute.
already
We had
back
already
home?
broken up.
Yeah. That's
But
the
like
risk.
I didn't veer off into jokes or sarcasm. I really got in touch with how much I love her, what I'm so grateful for, all these thoughts and feelings I had, and I just wrote
That's
that
awesome.
to her.
That's
Yeah.
so
Really
sweet.
nice.
That unexpected thing, I think, is
Yeah.
a big part of it. Like,
Yes.
Oh my
what about
God.
your day? And then all of a sudden, what's this?
Yeah, a
Yeah.
love letter from my wife that I've been with for 11 years.
Yeah. That's
Anyway.
very romantic.
You get to the end of the letter, it's like, I'm so stoned in Amsterdam.
with a sex worker
Yeah. I'm baked. She's helping me spell.
thinking
walk,
of you.
Just walk through the red light district thinking of you. I need to step up my romance game.
Are you romantic, Fortune?
No, I need to be better about it.
What's the
little
last
little
romantic
note.
thing you did?
I say, please don't be mad at me.
Oh, baby talk.
Was that romantic? I'm sorry I did that. Please don't be mad at me.
Oh my gosh, Fortune.
She's like, I have never been more attracted to you.
Please don't be mad.
Oh my God.
Jax is, we have a more silly kind of rapport, and I'll write like we used to early on in our relationship when we would travel together. We would similar to that, Tig, but we would get whatever the hotel pad paper, the paper,
Sure,
and
paper.
write each other a little love, like a short love note, and hide it in each other's bags.
Oh, I love that.
That was cute. We haven't done that in a while, but I should
Do
bring
it.
that back.
Do it.
Yeah.
So then-
do it
so then
before
they're
this
not finding
episode
it-
comes out.
Yeah, they're not necessarily finding it. She's not finding it like that day, but she'll find it like a little bit later or something. So that was cute.
Do you know Cyrano de Bergerac, that story where like the guy is writing love letters for the other guy as if it's
Main
from-
fact.
But what if like Tig wrote some love letters to Jax and then you could just sign them? Like if it's
there
not
you
your
go.
strength. Yeah, Tig can do it and then
I did that with a friend of mine who
No.
he really did. He worked with this girl that he was so into and he was so scared to talk to her. He didn't know what to say. And I would be like, just go up to her and say this or that. And some of it was like just kind of off the cuff, chill, funny stuff to make her laugh. And he was like, I can't say that. And then so we started doing this thing where I would tell him, I'd go into her office and say, I can't even remember what I told him to say, but he ended up dating her.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah, he ended up dating her for a couple of years. And
couple years, wow.
yeah, he told me that he owes it to me for all the little lines that I told him to say to her. So
And then in real life, she's like, you don't have a lot to say, do you?
yeah, once it's just me and you,
Yeah.
you're kind of a bit of a drab.
It does get hard to keep the romance alive the longer you've been together. Because you're just like, you know,
Different kind of romance.
she's up
I
there
guess.
like doing laundry, washing dirty panties.
She's
and,
Ponties.
She's washing your panties.
washing
You
dirty
have-
panties.
You're traveling all around the world, and Jax is just scrubbing your filthy panties. Good God, Fortune.
Oh my
She washes the panties
you're like,
in the house.
don't be mad at me.
Please don't be mad at my dirty panties.
I just picture her like really scrubbing your
Scrubbing
panties. Like, what the hell, Fortune?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, this is never going to come out.
So if our listeners can give us some romance tips.
Well,
Hey, what do
poor
you do
Jax.
to be romantic? Yeah, poor Jax for sure.
Goodbye. I must hop a flight to France. Okay, I'll be home cleaning these panties.
But on the flip side, I am a fun partner because I'll be like, listen, if do you want to go on a vacation? You want to go to Paris? Do it. You want to go to wherever
You're sending her
Without
off
you?
on her own.
Italy? Do it.
Without
Go.
you?
Yeah, I might be. I'm probably working.
Oh
You're
my
like,
god!
I'm such a fun
We've gone together. We've been to Italy and Paris and all those
Fortune's
places.
so fun that
so
she
many
tells her
times
wife
together.
to go alone out of town.
No, but like, who doesn't want to be like, hey, do you want to take a cool trip with your friend? Do it. I'll pay for it.
Free trip.
That's romantic as hell. Like, yeah, you want that bag? You want that bag? You got it, babe. I throw money at that romance.
I think that's valid. That's your love language.
Yeah,
Buy
girl,
yourself a bag and pack
Girl.
it and leave.
girl, what you want?
You name it. I'll buy it. Now get
I'm
out of town.
I'm throwing dollar bills over here. Come on, romance, baby.
Okay, meanwhile, I'm just sending a letter that takes
Yeah.
3 weeks to reach my love.
You got your romance points for sure. May, do you have a romance story?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why Parv bought the book because I'm like, that's like my vibe. Like,
You're romantic.
I'm writing notes. I'm writing
Yeah.
songs. I'm like doing weird little surprises and stuff. I mean, I'm trying to think of a good example. It sounds like I'm lying.
Oh, what about when you said, "Ew, what's this?" when she bought the pizza?
See, I make an effort. No, I do. Yeah, I mean, one time with an ex, we went for dinner, and then I had got the restaurant. I had given them a CD of all her favorite songs and like our songs, and to play as the ambient music in the restaurant. So like the first song that came on, she was like, "Oh my god, I love this song," and then the second song, she was like, "I love this song," and then the third one, she was like, "Wait, what?" And then
Aw.
it was really it was strange though because we'd only been dating a few months. The restaurant was
Yeah.
like, okay, I guess we can. Like, are you
Yeah,
going
they
to
had to really
propose?
trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, nope, just a little fun little trick from the old shrimp nose. You know?
Well,
was so-
well, if it isn't shrimp nose.
I was so anxious the whole meal, like leading up to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty good though.
Yeah. I could see you being like in a chair surrounded by candles with your guitar and Parvati
How
gets
would
a
you get
note.
in or out if
You
May is
get in
surrounded?
the circle, the
Okay.
candles are around you, then you light them.
Okay. And then how do you get out? You blow them out and then
Well,
you...
that's where Parvati's going to have to help at some point.
She's gonna
Okay.
have to snuff those candles.
And then Parvati walks in her headbands, and she sees May across the way.
I played her a song
May
recording
Across
of
the
a
Way.
song I wrote. She should write the song May Across the Way, but I played her a recording of a song I wrote, and I was like all embarrassed about it. And she was like, I love it. And then I was like, oh, do you like the clarinets? Because I'd added these clarinets, and she goes, no.
Well, yeah, most people are like, where's more clarinet in this
I know.
song?
And they were drowning out all the lyrics. It was way too
How would I
much.
possibly know that you love me if it isn't full of clarinets?
Exactly.
I wish
was-
this song had more clarinet.
It was like a
I don't even
decent
like- I
song.
can't
that
even-
That's
all of
not a
sudden it's
clarinet.
like-
That was a
What
tuba.
even is a clarinet sound like?
Kind of like that. I like a woodwind, you know?
Sure. A woodwind.
Woodwind.
funny
Speaking
word.
of woodwind.
Speaking
Should we-
of,
Should we get to our question that has
Yeah.
nothing to do with woodwinds?
please.
Yeah.
I love this little romance journey we went on, though.
Yeah, me too.
It's weird that I'm the most romantic of all of us.
Clean my panties.
Clean my panties and go on a trip.
Well, today's questioner is an actor, comedian, and filmmaker celebrated for his role as Saul Goodman on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He co-created the sketch comedy series Mr. Show with Bob and David. We've got a question from the very handsome Bob Odenkirk.
Yes, I'm a big fan of Bob Odenkirk.
He's good.
Bob's one of the first like real comedians and actors who took time to like talk with me and sit down and be cool early on in my career.
Did he sit you down and say, listen, here's some notes on your comedy?
Well, I knew his wife. His wife Naomi is a talent manager, and she worked with a lot of Groundlings people. And so I met him through her. And then my first year I did Montreal's Just for Laughs Festival. He and I somehow ended up together. We ran into each other in the food court of the mall. And we just sat down and just had like a nice chat. And he was so cool and gave me advice. And
Over
love
Panda
that.
Express. I know you love Panda
something
Express.
like that. And now it's so cool. Now he's like on billboards and buses. It's so cool
Yeah.
to see where his career's gone.
I always love when a comedian like really successfully does drama acting, like transitions into like he's a really brilliant actor.
Yeah.
I was walking behind him when he was, I think he was with his wife walking up Griffith Park to the observatory, and I just was walking with my friend and noticed that he was in front of me. I recognized his voice, and then so I just like fell silent in my conversation so I could listen to his. And my friend just thought I was being so weird, but I couldn't say why until after he left. But I was
Friend's
just
like,
dead
why are you not
silent.
talking?
Yeah.
Well, and he and his daughter also put out a book.
Oh no way.
Yeah, and she illustrated it. So
That's cool.
yeah, it's a children's book, and my kids have a copy.
Very talented family.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Should we hear what his question is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll be deep.
No.
Hey, handsome pod, it's Bob Odenkirk. Okay, here we go. What is your favorite color?
Ooh.
Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. It is deep.
It is super deep.
Yeah.
I actually feel
Favorite
like that's
color? I haven't been asked this in a while.
in a way of all the deep philosophical questions we've been asked, I feel like that's one of the hardest to answer. Like I don't know if I'm very interested to know if you guys have like a clear answer.
Green.
Well, there you go.
That was the end of podcast.
All right. Should we hear his answer? I love Kelly green. I love dark green, hunter green. I love green so much.
Yeah.
Kelly Green, I thought that was a name of a person. What's Kelly Green?
I mean, Google it. I
Yeah, I
don't
have
know.
to
I
Google
don't know how
Kelly
to
Green.
explain
I know
Kelly
what Heather
Green.
Green is.
But is Kelly like a plant or
Kelly's
what
a
is
real
it?
bitch.
I don't know. Fortune.
Kelly Green.
Fortune. Kelly.
Fortune
There are
Green.
many
Okay,
Kellys
it's
listening.
kind of it's almost in the lime green
yeah.
I
family.
yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy though that we don't really know if we're seeing the same color as each
Oh
other?
yeah.
You know what I
Some-
mean?
Some people see colors differently, right?
That's right.
Some people are color blind.
That's correct.
I wouldn't like that.
No.
I really love watching videos of colorblind people putting on the special glasses for the first time. And they
Oh,
can
yeah.
see all the colors and they start to weep.
Oh my gosh.
Aw.
And speaking of blind, I saw a video of a blind dog
Mm.
who loves to play fetch
Stop.
and couldn't find the ball.
Aw.
And was so happy and just bouncing around looking for it. I was
Wait,
like,
that
are you
adds a
trying
new-
to kill me?
Adds a new dimension to the game. Of
Oh my
fetch.
gosh.
It's like,
So cute.
I saw a video of a deaf woman getting the implant. What are they called?
yeah,
the-
cochlear implant.
And she could hear her family for the first time and started crying.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful. But then she heard her own voice and did not seem to be into it.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. What
Is
if
that
you
gonna
hear
be
your-
like? What if she does? She's gonna be like, I don't want that to hear that.
Or what if you
though.
hear your partner's voice for the first time and you're like, oh God, like they're like, hey, even though
Yeah.
they're really,
I'm Shrimp
right.
Nose.
yeah, and you're like, what?
Hey, I'm
never-
May's weird character.
I thought you would never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'd never thought about that option. Like, you don't like what you hear all of a sudden. It may and like, what if all the noises is too overwhelming?
Well, it's, before getting into stand up, I couldn't stand hearing my voice. And now I'm so used to it that it's like, it's funny when you hear people struggling with hearing their voice because
Yes.
I'm like
Yeah.
28 years into, I won't stop
Incessantly hearing your
talking.
yeah, yeah.
I don't really love hearing myself either.
Same. And I have a thing where it's usually if I'm like with someone cool or someone I'm dating and like a hot guy comes up and I feel kind of like, oh, I wish I was that hot guy, or I feel kind of like emasculated. Then when I try to speak, almost without fail, the hot guy goes, sorry, what? And I'm like, is my voice just like meep meep meep, like it doesn't penetrate like I think I'm like Beaker from the
This
Muppets.
isn't penetrating the hot guy's ears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so often that happens where there's some hot dude who's just so suave and effortless and he looks like he's really good at like diving off a diving board and he's like,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
what?
like that to me is the epitome of masculinity.
Oh, okay.
Is
You're right.
is a diver?
Just an effortless dive, like he doesn't have to steady himself at the edge of the board. He just
What about a
launches.
belly flopper?
Yeah, that's pretty cool too in a way.
I feel like that's pretty masculine to just
I'm
be
just
like,
flailing.
whatever. Yeah.
I'm flailing, and then at the last minute, as I fall, I'm grabbing with one pinky finger onto the diving board, my little legs dangling. But
Yeah.
yeah, and then so if this guy's usually, I'm saying this really specifically because it happened last night, where the manager of the restaurant knew Parv from her old party days.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, great to see you. And this guy was cool. He was just suave,
He was
confident. He was like, oh, it's been ages. How you doing, man? And he was like, oh, nice to meet you. And then he said
You're all
something about the
bowing up,
dessert.
like,
and I went,
what's up, dude?
I know. I tried to join in. I went, oh, we really like the the Japanese matcha cheesecake.
Yeah,
And he
whatever,
went,
bruh. How's
No,
it
he went-
going, Parv?
He went, sorry, what? And I was like, the Japanese. And then he got down on my level to hear he was being
no.
super nice, but he like crouched down like I
takes
was
a
a
knee.
5-year-old. Yeah.
What's up,
I was
little
just saying,
cowboy?
I love my milk. I love my milk. I'm a little
Hey, little
cold.
cowboy, you like
Yes.
that meal?
I do. I want some more milk, and I'm a little cold. Can you turn the air conditioning a little warmer?
Fortune, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color normally is a blue. I tend to like blues, different shades. But occasionally I don't mind a pink.
Girl.
Yeah, I've
you
seen
guys?
you rock a pink.
You guys, I'm
Fortune.
not afraid of a pink.
No, not afraid of a pig.
Yeah, every now and then, you pop that pink in there and that color's popping like a pippity pop pop pop.
Yeah.
Pow.
Yes, indeed.
And people don't expect it,
I feel like your aura is kind of pink. Like it's a very
Really?
there's a sort of sweetness. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. But like but my eye tends to gravitate towards blues. But like, yeah, popping a pink there every now and then, and I like it. We just painted our entryway in our house kind of a smoky pink.
Smoky pink.
Smoky pink.
Smoky pink.
Well, I know
Yeah.
like colors can really affect your mood, and apparently, and so they're always like, don't paint your room red, or you'll turn into like Jack Nicholson in The Shining or something. And I did when I was like 18, I did paint my bedroom red, and I did feel a little crazy.
Wow.
Not
I've never heard
not
that.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah, and like
Well, you
blue's
heard it first
calming.
here on the Handsome Pod.
Yeah. And yellow is happy, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right?
My mom loves yellow.
Oh, really?
I tend to
My mother
gravitate
loved
towards
yellow.
bright colors.
What did Max and Finn like? I feel like when you're a kid, your favorite color is like a question you get asked a lot.
Yeah, well, it's changed. Finn used to be very into pink, and Max was very into red. And I think that, you know, after Finn went off to school,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Oh, they're like,
cultural
you
norms
can't like
trickled
pink.
in.
we don't know what happened exactly. We didn't want to put a lot of attention on anything.
Yeah.
But he used to have a pink baseball glove, and he would wear pink shirts, and he just loved them. And then, now he's blue.
He's like, I like steel.
Yeah, I would say
Nice brown.
Yeah.
Max is between blue and red, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like when you're a kid and you enter school, it's like the only way you know how to kind of make friends is like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? You got to have an answer to both, and then a judgment will be made.
What's your favorite number?
Yeah, favorite number. And some people have that synesthesia where they see numbers as colors, like they're like 3 is 100% red or whatever it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't experience it, but I have heard
Yeah.
of that.
What is your favorite color, May?
I think I'm gonna go. This is riveting stuff, but I think I'm gonna go blue, but green is a close second. I'm really like, maybe it would be a bluey green, if you know, an indigo, a teal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was my grandmother's name, Teal.
Turquoise.
Your grandma's name was Teal?
Well, Matt Teal, which, you know, my name is Matt Teal. My mother's name was Matt Teal. My grandmother was Matt Teal. My
And they called
grandmother
her
went by
Teal.
Teal. My mother went by Susie. And I'm your friend, Tig.
I love that. My grandma was pretty into turquoise. She would always buy turquoise and collect it. And so sometimes if I'm feeling mystical and I want to like contact her, I get a lump of turquoise out and kind
You
of
rub the turquoise.
yeah, I get
Grandmother.
so in my sweaty palm, I'm just like rubbing some turquoise.
I do a character named Brenda, who's a Southern housewife who goes to the hot tub and just yells about her husband, Tim. And I don't know, this is a character I created when I was bored, and now, you know, I just got to give people what they want. But she'll be so exasperated with her husband, like, I swear to God, this good for nothing Tim, he is just working my last nerve. And then it'll cut to Tim just got me this turquoise bracelet, and I swear to God, I have never been more in love. I'm gonna have to go give him a BJ.
Oh my
Fortune.
So wait, that's all it takes for Brenda is
That
a
is
turquoise.
literally all it takes. So people come to my shows now and give me turquoise.
You got to get some turquoise for Jax. That's
I have my whole dresser over there is got full of turquoise.
Does Jax like it?
Jax isn't a big color person. She's more into grays and blacks.
Uh-huh.
and she likes pink too. She does like pink, the smoky
Okay.
pink.
Yeah.
But she's more of the solid colors, darker colors.
I like earth tones.
I want to take back my previous answer and say
Okay.
green, like a sort of emerald green, because I'm really into like the Oz and emeralds and that. I don't know. There's something pretty magical about a green. I think
Two against one.
Yeah, sorry, Fortune.
I like green
Although-
too, you guys.
Nope. It's too late.
Sometimes
It's
my
too
eyes
late.
are green and sometimes my eyes are blue.
That's
too
not
late.
possible.
I swear to God.
No, they don't
I
change.
swear to God, Tim.
I swear to God, dude. I swear on my life, man.
Fortune would not lie about this, May.
I'm telling you, May, every time I wear different shirts, it changes the colors. I swear to God.
if you're lying, dude,
I'm
I'll
in a
never
green
trust
Yeah,
you
if we
again.
find out.
If we find out,
Otherwise,
You guys,
you're
I'm
out of the
telling you.
pod. You're out of the pod. Yeah, dude, you're out of the pod if your eyes don't switch colors.
I'm telling
I
you,
wanna
when I
believe
wear a
you,
green
man.
shirt, those eyes are popping green, baby. But if I put on a sweet blue, oh boy, you better get lost in these ocean blue eyes.
really?
You better get lost in them. Get you a
Well,
boat
I'll tell you what.
and go sailing.
Mine are brown 24/7.
Doo-doo
But
brown.
as I get older, they're a little
Someone-
cloudy brown.
Someone once, I heard someone say to someone, "Your eyes are brown because you're so full of shit." Have I told you that
Oh,
before? I
wow.
think
You
I've told
have,
that
but
before. Yeah,
why
that keeps-
stop?
Yeah, why stop telling it?
Yeah.
Wait,
I say we
Fortune,
set
can-
aside a moment
Catch
each
me if
episode.
Stop me if I've told this before.
Don't stop me, please. This has to come out again.
Fortune, we should put on the list like testing your theory about your eyes because I do need
Okay.
to know.
Yeah. Put it on the
Yeah.
list, Thomas.
Well, now I'm nervous, but I'm telling you.
You're going to get caught.
Am I? No.
Fortune's lying.
No.
Do you remember-
Well, I haven't
did you
worn
guys-
green in a while, but yeah, right now my eyes are green.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you watch The Princess Bride? You know that movie?
Oh, yeah.
I did not see
I
it.
find storming the castle.
I think Max and Finn would really like it. It's a kids movie.
They've
but there's
have
a-
they never watched it?
I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Oh, it's really good.
They should watch it.
Okay.
But there's a part in it where the like heroine describes the guy she loves, and she goes, "His eyes were like the sea after a storm." And I always remembered it as a kid. I was like, "My eyes are like the sea after a storm." I loved it. I wanted my eyes to be like that.
What color are your eyes, May?
They're blue with like flecks of green and yellow.
Oh, all of a sudden. Everybody's
Interesting.
got blue and
they
green
might
eyes.
shift a little based on what color you're wearing, maybe.
Well, I have a little yellow in mine, but I think it's jaundice or something.
Come on.
It's
The way you
decay.
describe your eyes, Tig. So
Cloudy.
sexy.
Cloudy brown eyes with a little speck of jaundice in there. So I did have jaundice as a baby.
Do y'all notice when you meet people eyes right away?
Yeah.
Do I notice eyes?
Like, are some people? I know some people who are always like, "Oh yeah, they have blue eyes or brown eyes."
yeah.
I'm like, I have no idea
Yeah.
what
I
my
don't
friends' eyes colors are.
No
Yeah,
clue.
me too, I guess. Me
No
too.
clue. I remember not knowing what made for pretty eyes because my mother used to always say that about people. She would be like, "Oh my gosh, you have such beautiful eyes. You have such beautiful eyes." And I would like robotically, similarly
To everyone?
not she didn't think everyone's eyes were beautiful, but when she did, she would say it. But I was full on Parvati, like robot. Like, what do you mean? How can you tell somebody's eyes are pretty? How can you tell that they're beautiful? And then I remember when I was sitting with a childhood friend at like age 21 or something, we were having a beer and I was looking at her and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you have really pretty eyes." And she was like, "Thank you." It was the first time I ever noticed somebody's eyes.
You're like, I finally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something I notice
Kind of crazy
about
that
people.
we can like ascribe qualities of like to just people's features. Like I was watching some cooking show, some British cooking show, and they were one of the contestants talking about this other contestant and goes, "I hate her smile," and I thought. Wow, that poor woman was just born. That's her smile.
Yeah. When she's experiencing joy, other people are like, "Oh God,
I hate this.
don't look
what a-
over there."
Yeah, imagine someone being like, "She's got ugly eyes. That sucks."
Well, probably with me, yellow, brown, cloudy eyes. Should we hear what Bob has to say?
Yes.
Now, my answer to you is royal blue. I know a lot of you like blue. Fine. It's the dark, not because it's royalty. I don't care about, come on. Purpley. And it's really intensely awesome, soothing-ish, and kind of just cool. It's very manly, said me, the man, and I like it. There's colors I don't like, too. Lime green. Ugh. Thanks, handsome pod.
Oh, that's kind of what Kelly Green looks like.
Fortune, don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm just telling you, lime green and Kelly Green are
Don't
pretty
say that.
similar. Lime green's a little brighter, but it's in the same vein. I feel like Bob just specifically was like, I hate your color.
Yeah, he was attacking me.
There's a lot to unpack in his answer in general. There's a lot of
A royal blue. Let me
royal
Google.
blue is beautiful.
Royal blue.
Everyone keep your headphones in while Fortune Googles.
Everyone hold
Royal
on to your
blue.
panties.
And
Royal
if you're
blue,
cleaning
yeah.
your panties, hold
It's
on to them.
That's a pretty bright blue, though.
I dated somebody years ago that was obsessed with royal blue, and I wasn't really familiar with it. And but she wore it a lot. She loved it, so I'm very familiar with royal blue. I still think
got some
about her
associations.
when royal blue comes up.
It makes me think of Jim Carrey in the movie Liar Liar when he can't tell a lie and he's trying to tell a lie and he's got a pen that's blue and he's trying to say the pen is red. Do you remember this? This is an iconic scene. I think go on YouTube and watch it. And he's like, the pen is and he's trying to say red and he can't. He's like, the pen is and then he finally goes, the pen is royal blue.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
God, I really committed to that.
Yeah,
I tend to lean more towards this kind of blue. I don't know what you would call this.
you have to go to our
baby blue.
YouTube page
You
to
have to
see.
go to the YouTube page to see this.
Yeah.
It's not as dark.
Sky-
It's on the
sky blue.
yeah, like a sky or like a Carolina blue.
Or if anyone's interested in seeing my cloudy brown eyes with little specks of jaundice, you'll have to go to the.
Can you get
YouTube.
up closer to the camera and give our viewers a little taste? Oh, taste getting very close. Wow. I see the cloud.
That was amazing.
How dare
I mean,
you? How
I think they
dare
were-
you?
Hypnotic.
No, I think I
love
saw
that.
the light in your eyes. The literal light. Reflecting.
No, Fortune saw the light. Fortune just had a religious
I saw
experience.
the light.
Back to your Googled picture of the color blue.
Yeah, what are you? Yeah, so what are you looking there? What are you
I was looking at colors.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Well, we're trying to wrap up the show, and you're just
I know.
off Googling.
Well, I did tell you. I don't want to. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know if I want to share this.
I think you should.
Please. Do you want us to beg you?
I
We
don't
will.
know. It's not
Please.
Come on.
It's not that exciting.
Fortune,
it's not about,
please.
It's not about colors, though.
Tell
It's
us.
fine. We're interested in
sure?
anything you have to say.
I don't know. You
Come on,
guys.
Fortune, please. Just try us out.
Okay. Well, I did something fun this week.
Wait, hold on. I'll be right back.
I did something fun this week, and I meant to tell you guys earlier.
Okay.
I didn't want to rub it in your face, but before we end the
Okay.
show, I feel like I should tell you that I did something really fun.
What?
I saw Madonna in concert.
Oh my God. And you waited till now to tell us? And
Yeah.
this is as we're wrapping up the pod, you decide to drop the Madonna
Yeah.
bomb?
I went and saw Madonna in concert, and
Was it a
pretty
good
great.
concert?
It was great.
Good.
Now, Jax is a huge Madonna fan. They're both from Michigan. Jax went to the same high school. And Jax came out at 15, which in the 90s was, not easy
deal.
to be out at 15. And a big part of her coming out journey was Madonna. And
Yeah.
her being like unapologetically her and so supportive of the gay community when everyone else was like shunning the community. Madonna was ride or die for our community, and it just was a big influence on her. And she was just like, if she can, be bold in who she is, I can too. And so that's been her girl for her whole life. So anytime we can see Madonna, we go.
Madonna was dating Sandra Bernhard, right? In the 90s? That was,
Did they date?
I feel like they did. I
Or
feel like, well,
Maybe or were
unconfirmed.
besties. I don't know. I can't remember.
They might have been besties and people speculated something.
Yeah.
Maybe there was like a late
maybe they
night
Kissed.
make out session.
Yeah, a little rubby rub.
But who knows? Fortune,
Well,
that
Madonna's
is-
sex book was pretty, ahead of the times
Yes.
too. That was like so scandalous. That documentary, all
Yeah.
the stuff was like so faux pas. And she was like, I don't give a shit.
So did Jax love the concert? Was she emotional?
Yeah, and we had front row front row seats. It was pretty cool.
Had she seen her before?
She's seen her like a gazillion times, but like watching Jax like beam, just like smiling the whole time was so fun. She's never met her. That is on the bucket list.
Put it on the list, Thomas.
Madonna's
on the
not the
list. Jax
easiest
meets
person to
Madonna.
try to meet because she's a superstar
Madonna.
that's been
Yeah.
famous forever. So she's not just like at Ralph's grocery shopping.
What do you think her favorite color is?
Good question. Good
good
question.
question.
Black.
Leather?
Black.
Yeah, shiny black.
Important stuff. I guess we'll have to next get a question from Madonna, which I'm sure will be easy breezy.
I'm just trying to get Jax to meet her. So if we can get Jax to meet her and a question, that would pretty much make.
And so
Madonna,
is
if
this
you're
your cry
listening.
for help on the podcast here?
Oh, I
Hoping
mean-
word gets back to Madonna
No, I mean,
your wife.
Unless Madonna's listening, what up, Madonna?
She's totally listening.
Yeah,
Who
that
doesn't
is a given.
listen to this podcast?
What up, girl? I'm just
Madonna
saying,
was one of our first subscribers.
That's right. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, my wife's a ride or die. There's nothing that Madonna could do to make her not be a ride or die. So
That's like me and Chrissy Hind. I'm like, well, that's my person.
that's my person,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Well, if you can get the word out to Madonna, or if you like this episode,
Yeah,
share
Thomas,
it with
can
a
you
pal.
call Madonna?
On the list, Thomas. Call Madonna.
But yeah, thank you so much, Bob Odenkirk, for the question.
Thank you, Bob. Thank
you,
Thank
Bob.
you for digging deep into your heart and soul for this question.
If people want to share their favorite colors with us on our socials, hey, we'd
Do
love
it.
to hear it.
We want to know, is it green? Is it red? Is it yellow? Is it purple? Is it blue?
And what does
Orange.
it say about your personality? Maybe there's some kind of color expert that can tell us what this all means about us. We don't know.
Yeah, there must be something behind it, right? Like, I mean, I do that Harry Potter sorting hat quiz a lot online to find out what Harry Potter house I'm in, and that
My kids did that with me.
Oh, really? And what were you?
Don't remember. The word
Okay, maybe
didn't connect. It wasn't a word I had ever heard before.
So yeah, it didn't stick.
I was like, okay. I'm going to tell everybody what I'm up to here. And
Please.
May 17th, I'm going to be at Dynasty Typewriter in Los Angeles. And then May 26th, I'll be at Largo in Los Angeles working out new material. And, it's real hit or miss. It's not like a greatest hits Madonna set list, okay? This is me scrambling around trying to make things funny. And go to tignotaro.com for other shows and ticket information. And also check out my special, Hello Again, on Amazon.
Nice.
Anyone else?
I'll just be at Massey Hall in Toronto, May 18th. If May's in town, maybe I'll get May to pop in.
I'll be there, man.
We'll see. And then I've got some casinos this summer coming. So yeah, go to fortunefeemster.com for those tickets.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
until then,
Keep
it handsome.
Please don't be mad at me.
What a podcast.